Hello? 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 Wow, that's weird. Hello? Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That was weird. I was catching echo. Was everybody catching echo, or was it just me?
I've got an echo.
Okay, cool. Echo was a good movie, too. This is John, and I want to welcome everybody to our webinar. And what we're going to do, please mute your phones after you basically, I think we've got 18 people on right now. So if you're new to the join.me, I just want to, tell you guys this is an easy service. And we're going to be using it just to show the back office and some basic stuff today. If you have a pen and paper, please, again, just take a piece of paper out. I want to write down some functionalities of the site and basically be in a position so we can answer questions, too. I don't know if everybody's logged in, so we're kind of giving everybody another 2 minutes to get logged in. So we're going to hold off just for 2 minutes because it's not going to be that long. So before we actually jump into the back office. So I see 22 people on. Where's everybody from?
Oregon.
Oregon. That's a good place. I go Bigfoot hunting up there. Have they got any other states on? We got Oregon and the 22 people. I hope everybody can hear my voice. If y'all are on this call and you got my number, text me. Oh, we're ready. Okay, I see you. I'm going to be cool. I'm going to ask Mike. Okay, there you go. Okay, audio. That's what I'm saying. Can you guys hear me? I've got Oregon. Oregon can. So everybody's coming on. Introduce yourself. Okay, good. So everybody, when you come on, please let us know you can hear everything because I know we still have people coming on.
Yeah, I just got on finally. I didn't realize that you have to click the little button, the phone button. So I don't know. It was kind of confusing at first.
Well, just like me, man. You got to use symbols. I mean, my mom was like, "This is a toilet. That's a closet." So I understand that. So, but I appreciate everybody. Hold on one second. Hey guys, I'm back. Had someone called it, was trying to find the icon. So I hope everybody knows, click the phone icon. In fact, we'll try to text that in the box. Please click the click the phone icon so you can hear. All right, this is good. So let's do this. I know we still have people coming on. We're gonna be doing a full-on training Saturday. So tonight we just want to do some basics, use just a few basics so that everybody can kind of get used to using their website. First thing we want to do, actually, so I'm going to get Cesa's in control of our direction right now. So I'm going to get him to pull a site up, and basically we'll log in and do some things that are going to be pretty much normal. Okay? Let's see. Nicholas. Wow. New York just got in the house. That's very cool. So we got New York, Oregon. We've got Arizona. We've got Idaho, Utah, San Diego, Santa Ana. And we've got the whole country covered right now. It's really cool, guys. So going back to, let's just go through this real quick. On your website, this is so important. This website is is simple enough for me to use. So let's use a very simple texting. When you look at your website, it's got the about, it's got. Now we're upgrading the website in the next 5 days. So this is just a site we put up so that we have a pre-launch site, okay? The biggest benefit is Mike and our graphic guys are doing a great job on some things they're working on behind the scenes, and we've got other graphic people helping us too. We want you to have a very proud website. But right now, we need a functional product or a tool or a site to keep our people coming in the business. So once again, first page is really all about NOHO, the award, and all that. You've got the about page, you've got an opportunity, product, shop, join now, contact, and support. If you can click on support, Ivan, or actually that's Cesar's directing tonight. If you can click on support, I really want to support real quick. Go down. Perfect. Mm-hmm. So what happens is we've got specific emails. Uh-oh, I'm getting feedback. So we got feedback. I don't know why I'm getting feedback, but hold on. Let's switch. Okay. Good. No feedback. Excellent. Actually, I'm still getting feedback, but change some stuff real quick on my settings. I think it's my settings. So right here, it's going to have your emails and everything, the contact site that you're looking at, and then you'll have a actual support email that'll pop up. If you have any challenges with your site, it'll take you, click that and it'll open a window and it'll go to customer service. This upgrade is not functional right now, but that's what I'm saying. In the next 3 to 5 days, you'll have actually the people overseas, in Florida, in the United Kingdom, and on the West Coast, be supporting you as far as customer service. So I'm wondering why we have so much feedback too. Oh, 1 second. I'm going to have to switch up and do this through my speakers. Huh. Now, how's that sound?
Somebody has it on their phone. That's why it sounds like that.
Yes. Phones? Because that's what's happening. We're getting reverb. There you go. See, we got a smart team. So everybody mute themselves. Because if you're on a speaker, you're going to have it keep echoing back through the system. Okay? So is everybody either off the speaker or muted? Is that good? So hold on.
I'm still hearing it.
It's a setting. Hold on. We'll get that fixed. So am I still echoing everybody?
No, you're good.
No, I don't hear it anymore.
All right, perfect. See, we got a smart team. So long story short, we're going to have some pop-ups come on for customer service for you. And right now, going into this, the functionality, because I know Dawn, she's been such a blessing for all of us with some of the stuff she's been doing for the team. And, you know, their family's done some good stuff to keep our genealogy trees intact. We have Cesar, we have Jesse, we have Amit now moving to the next phase where anytime you have a tech type issue, you can hit a button and it'll send you into tech support or customer support. So that's why I kind of wanted to hit the support piece to let you know that we'll have support from 4 different time zones actually in the next few days. But the most important thing, let's go to sign in. This is what's going to cause the most questions. And like I said, we don't want to keep you too late, but we want to keep you late enough to where you can, you know, someone, she just lost sound. You may want to refresh your window if you lost sound, Myra. So I want to make sure that, you know, if you lost signal, you may want to refresh your, okay? So long story short, let's go to a log. And I want to go into the back office because this is where everything happens. I mean, the front page is simple. It's a website. It's a page. But thanks, Myra. That's good. You're back on. So going back to, let's log in one of the accounts we set up for training tonight. So, NOHO King. That's a pretty cool name.
Oh, yeah, you're the king.
No, not me. I'm just John. I'm the soup guy, sweet, clean, and I do my job. So, again, this is what everybody's back office is going to look like. Now, I want to make sure everybody understands something. Even though we're in pre-launch, this software is real time. I mean, I really want to, Gavin, you may want to refresh too. So basically, this software is real-time information. So when you look in the back office and you click on the, let's look at My Back Office at the very top, right there, office versus place and order. Everything you see right here in your window gives you the person's name, your back office. Now, what I want you to understand, when we go live in January, all your volume questions, all your commissions, if you look in the middle, because this is the most important thing about owning a home-based business, right there where it says last year's earnings, well, hope we didn't make any money last year. We weren't in business, but year-to-date, commissions held. There's other programs that we can turn on where it's almost like you can hold a commission and basically buy product and never have to spend the money, almost like a green, but we'll talk about that another time. Lifetime earnings is there too, okay? You also, in the blue area, can see what your last purchase was, okay? Next, auto ship. All these things back there are going to be turned on. Same thing where it says total sponsored to the right, total sponsored today, total sponsored this week, total sponsor or customers. Now, stop right there at customers, please. See, because we have a retail product, you actually will have the ability to get paid 20%. Now, this is important. If I'm not interested in the business opportunity and I'm your cousin, your friend, uncle, or aunt, I actually can order the product from your website as a preferred customer, not a representative, not a distributor. And I give an example. If you have a customer who just wants to order product, and that's just it, they actually can set themselves up in the system as a preferred customer to you. Why is this important that we have this customer link here? Because once again, we want to be compliant in everything we do as a company. So we will have customers, and then you can actually get the total number of customers you have, and this is going into your customer retail purchases. So a lot of people in our industry, probably 89% never sell retail. So this is another feature I want you to see that's separate there. Now let's jump down a little bit into the left side of the panel. Let's scroll down a little bit, okay? If you read left, you don't have to click on any of those. Just want you to see this. It's your back office, place an order, order history, add an auto ship, your personal contact, manage your addresses. You have the ability to communicate with your team, the communication tab right there. You can send an email to your team, your personal sales consultant, business, and even how to remove cookies. Now, the reason this is important, the reason you want to learn how to remove cookies is when someone visits your website, your NOHO Gen page, we have a cookie that locks into that browser for 365 days. I want to really stress this to you. Let's say I go visit Steve's website, but let's say Mike's my brother. Steve told me first. Mike joins after Steve, and Mike says, oh, I got to get my brother in. So here's the thing. If his website already, there's a cookie locked into my browser where I can't even sign up in Mike's site. Now, I hope everybody understands what I just said. Whenever someone visits your website, the cookies basically lock that browser to the website they've. Once again, I kind of want to highlight to you because as you're sending out your URLs, some of you may know the same person. That's why that's an important thing. So if you don't remove the cookies yourself from your browser, you also have this back here to train you how to remove cookies in case, you have someone that sent you the site. Maybe they're a friend in the business with you. One thing about these cookies, too, if I go to sign somebody up in the business and I've been on your website versus mine, you got to be very, very careful. You're not signing somebody up in someone else's downline. So let's scroll down a little bit past the cookies. Once again, you'll see a reflection of the top. You know, your back office homepage, commissions. Click on genealogy downline, please. Now, that right there shows you your downline. We've got the ability to do all kinds of neat things with our system. We can always add additional comp plan features, but we're not doing it this time. But just click on My Genealogy, please. Now, remember, this is real time. This is why we tell people that, you know, be very careful where you're placing people. But if you really don't care where people go, that's fine. But I want to show, click on the icon to the right, please, the little man's head. Just put the mouse over it. See how that popped up real time? This is why I'm saying, please, as you're growing your team, if you're placing people in the back office, okay, when you place this person's in the system real time. Now, if you send me your link, you can actually set your system to sponsor right or left, which we'll show you in a minute. But if you don't mind, click on Add a Distributor. I want to go through this really quick because remember, we haven't even launched this company yet. We're in pre-launch. We're going to be doing it Saturday. We're going to be doing it in English, Spanish, and Korean. So just let you know, we've got our Spanish team ready. We've got our Korean team ready. So that's why tonight we're just doing a quick overview, not to keep you up too late. You see right there where it says Javier will be the sponsor? So if you actually enroll somebody right now, that individual will go real time into Javier's tree. So if you say, well, John, you know, I've got this guy programs with me, or it's my brother, I want to put him in my team. Well, right now you can enroll anybody that you know in the system for free. It's very, very understand that this real-time software, you can enroll your free right now. And the reason we want to have them come in free is because think about it this way. Some of you have thousands and thousands of people that are going to be joining this company. So if you have relatives, friends, family, and people you're close to, really, they should be able to afford free to get in right now. But as we start activating our merchant account in the next 48 to 72 hours, we'll start actually processing people's positions for them. The biggest benefit for that is that we're trying to give everybody enough time to get all their friends and family signed up for free. And then once we start activating positions and processing, all those people will come in after you've had a chance to put your friends and family in for free, okay? So it's very important to understand where we are in the sense of time. So let's go back to the back office, please. Let's go back. Let's scroll back down. Now, we saw genealogy. We saw it's real time, okay? Would you please click on self-replicated website? So this is where you can actually change your website. See, his website is NOHO King, but he actually can change his website to something else and push save. So if you don't like your website, you can always change it if it's available, okay? If you don't like your website, you can always change it if it's available, okay? So I wanted to show that too, because a lot of people are like, well, John, I really don't like the website I chose. What do I do? Well, you can go back and you actually can change your website, okay? Let's go back to genealogy again, please. I want to show you what I talked about a second ago. See right there where it says spillover management? Okay. This is where you can build your power leg, right leg, power leg, or left leg, power leg. So if you click, right there it says power leg spilling. That means that everybody comes in your business will go on the left side of your leg. If you press auto balance, okay, that means it'll go left, right, left, right, left, right. So that's why I say to you, you don't even have to worry about how to build a power leg if you just lock it to the right or lock it to the left. So let's say you knew two people who wanted to really do this business full time. They don't know each other. So you may have one person lock that person to your left and just build their team out, let's say for 30 days. Then you sponsor the other person on your right, and then you lock your team to the right for 30 days. See, remember, our comp plan rewards you when you teach people to find two people, to find two people, to find two people. But the software will eliminate you worried about what side people goes on. If you do the auto balance, you do left, right, or maybe you are on a leg that's just going crazy. Maybe your left leg is just exploding. Well, you can turn around and just put your right leg as your spilling leg, because you may never catch your left leg. So I hope you understand that you can determine how and where people are placed. And you also can auto set what leg or whether you want to do a balanced build out in your back office. Let's go back down again to where we see distributor and customer orders. This is very important, especially for people who are distributors in our business who may have other businesses. See, with this system, you actually can have people enroll on your website as preferred customers or come in as distributors. You can do either or. Let's say you know someone who owns a nightclub called Fatty's or something like that, or something that's similar to that. Well, think about how powerful it would be if you have customers pre-enroll on a landing page that go into your genealogy tree. They're just preferred customers. You're not charging them any money. But here's the great thing about having those preferred customers. When you start receiving those $10, $20, $30, $100,000 checks because you built the team, guess what your customers get to see? They get to see all the success distributors are having. Now, don't you think there may be one or two customers that go, wait a minute, I've been ordering NOHO from this site for a while, and I keep seeing these people winning, these checks, and, people crying and, buying houses and going on trips to Macau and hanging out in Vegas. Wow, this NOHO generation thing is really cool. See, that's where I want you to understand why preferred customers are so important. Because once again, when you have a customer who's already buying NOHO, really, how hard is it to teach them how to get free NOHO? I mean, really think about that. This system gives you the ability to teach people how to get free NOHO. Let's scroll down a little bit. I'm going to get into the app piece. Click on iPhone. There's an app that's coming out, basically, where we use Multisoft as our software provider. And I want to make sure you understand. This company's 27, well, it's older than that, but when they incorporated, they're over 20 years old. I used to compete with them with my own company. The owners for 20-plus years. The new owners now, we're actually salespeople. We sold against each other. So our relationship with them is so tight that they're covering us on all kinds of levels where when our mobile app comes out, you'll be able to push that app on the Droid and the iPhone platform. Okay? So that's coming, and it's important that we know we've got events coming up at the end of the year in Boise and some other places, but that iPhone app will be available pretty soon, and it'll also be in your back office to download. Okay? Let's click on training forms before we close it out. We're 2 minutes over. We really try to respect your time. Okay? When you click back there are forms being, let's click on You Are the Boss. Let's click on Twin Peaks' conversation in that type of thing. It's just general information that talks about being a boss and being in charge of your own business. You know what I'm saying? Online sales, network marketing, how products are sold. So there's some general information you've got right there. So we're going to be upgrading this with all the PowerPoints, the sales deck that our guys did a great job on this last week. We're going to always update this with PDFs, PowerPoints, all the webinars from this week forward. We're going to record. We're going to do professional recordings that may not have the distributors on. We'll do actual professional training where you have a link to click to walk you through this back office and be able to understand it totally. You'll also have third-party vendors who are coming on who teach you how to use our mobile advertising platform. So Saturday is going to be a very busy day for everyone. We'll probably have at least 3 hours of training. That means that every month there'll be an hour of training on Saturday. We'll skip one Saturday because we'll have a Super Saturday at least once a month somewhere. But the biggest thing is training starts today. So really for the next 30 days, I know we've got Christmas coming up, some holidays coming up. Our focus is to provide you training, get your commissions out this month, getting as much product in your hand as you can NOHO NOHO it to death. But the biggest thing we want you to understand is, none of this matters if you're not making money. And it doesn't matter if you're not really understanding our business model right now. Even all of us who have experience are learning. So that's why this whole call for last hour and 6 minutes has been about just introducing you to the business, giving you an idea and a concept of what we're doing, making double sure you understand. This is pre-launch. The website's not finished. We still have products in different packaging. We're finishing up. We're getting product to some of our people who come to meetings and always trying to appease because we know that you need support, okay? Support is the most important thing during pre-launch because here's the benefit of pre-launch. Now, I want you to imagine with me just for a minute before we close. 10 years ago, no one knew about Asahi. Little company comes out with a Asahi berry, they reach almost $1 billion in almost 3 years. Okay, let's take another step. 20-something years ago, another company came out with long-distance services. They went public in 7 years, became a $7 to $8 billion company. Started in a garage. There's a company 12 years before them. They were the first ephedra company in network marketing. They hit $2 billion in sales. Started in someone's living room. In fact, I'll give you an example. They're one of my clients. These guys started in someone's living room. For the first year, they ran their business out of a used storage. 17 months later, in Dallas, Texas, that company bought a $29 million building cash, selling ephedra. Now think about your opportunity right now before we close out. NOHO is a proven product. Many of us have taken it on this call. And we know that we have the opportunity in the future to go international. We know we've got great leadership in the teams. We've got people who are in corporate that are taking us on a path that's already proven successful for 4 years. But I want you to just take a second and think about this. All these companies started network marketing, Nu Skin, Avon. Mary Kay started the business because her husband was an abuser. She never wanted women to go through what she went through. And yet Mary Kay has created over 62,000 millionaires since that company launched. I'm not promising anybody on this call they're going to be rich, wealthy, or nothing, okay? I'm just saying, think about what we've got. We've got a product that has its own industry. We're going to make mistakes because we're all human. But if we do what we're supposed to do, all we can do is go up. And if we share the dream, keep the team intact, we'll all win at the end of this battle. Here's a question to ask yourself. If it's a battle, then there should be another functional lifestyle beverage out there. Last time I checked, we don't have competition. So I really want you to think about that and why we need your help. We need your input, because even with my experience, we're going to make mistakes. But the one thing we're sure of, We're going to stay focused on the goal. We're going to make sure people are taken care of, get your product shipped to you. And as Paul Overson said to me a long time ago, he said, the only reason I was making $1 million and $2 million a month, John, is I kept the main thing the main thing. I didn't lose focus. I didn't go down rabbit trails. I did the same thing over and over again. As Warren Buffett says, the things that you like doing, make them your hobby. For the things the world like doing, make it your business. And I believe that we have an opportunity for the world to drink as much NOHO as we can produce. And I'd like to thank everybody for being on the call. And please, any questions, send it to info, I-N-F-O, at NOHOparty.com. That goes to 3 places. It's info at NOHOparty.com. It goes to me. It goes to customer service overseas. It goes to our programmers. So please help us by asking questions and send information in that you know can help us as a team. We're looking for people to do conference calls and webinars. So we're asking you to help the nation and help our generation take NOHO to the world. With that being said, guys, I want to say good night to you. We went over 9 minutes, so I apologize for not being on time, but we'll get better next time. So with that being said, I want to say good night to everybody, and thank you again for being a part of our team.